You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
They confuse us with so much lie. Not even thinking that we will realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from the Lord. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us pay. So the children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Then I'll be up for judgment day. Oh, just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. Be like the Israelites did. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Must we get old and gray? And the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites did it there. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, 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 we just can't go this way.
I say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with a dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man do get nothing easy. I say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it can how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell, to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. We got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that dragon eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it there easy. He got to practice economy, from getting licks from the slave master to become the landowner. Brother, is a terrible journey, back with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, pick up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. you fix it, Jesus, cover me. Cover me brother, cover me sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello
To all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners, of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And as soon as you get in, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And as you know, we always say, ladies and gentlemen, we originate, we don't imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Doesn't matter what color t-shirt you have on a burgundy t-shirt, a salmon t-shirt, a mauve t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. And this is how we start the thing.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, come with me. We do have dad on WZYE, Santa Medite.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the resident love doctor, the man himself, Rennie Mohammed. And Caribbean Soul, stay patient, Don't worry yourself. You go get your day coming, Yeah, you'll get yours too. Yeah? But folks, as we say, we bring you the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And we don't just talk the talk, but we also walk the walk. So we're not just going to tell you what we're going to do, but we are going to put it in words as well, ladies and gentlemen. So take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Where else in the broadcast world, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear a pledge to you, the people, that will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And that's what we do here. Truth. If you want truth, you come in the village. If you want to hear propaganda and misleading information, go over on the Mugabe station. Tommy, a special welcome to you. How are you today, Tommy?
Good evening, and it's a pleasure being here in the village. Looking forward to a splendiferous evening with our dedicated and loyal listeners and viewers. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Anytime we are able to come in here and have a discussion with a varied amount of people, it's always splendiferous, marvelous, trumandiferous, fantabulous, splentastic, splentacular, and wonderfulicious.
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. It's.
Did you run today?
Today was my day off. I had a day off today.
Alrighty.
Yeah. I just go 3 or 4 days in a row now. Then I take 1 day off. So I run in like 6 days a week. I'm back to running about 6 days a week. Which is it's really good. It's really good. And I have to say, Tommy, that other than my speech being a little jumbled, so to speak, I've gotten accustomed to the braces in my mouth.
Okay, to the metal.
Yeah, to the metal. I get accustomed to the metal. And now when I smile, I'm smiling in silver. I have a silver smile.
All right. Pretty soon it's going to change to gold.
Yeah, it could change to gold just now. I have a silver smile. And, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. When I take, you brush your teeth, take about 5 minutes, right?
Right.
Now it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, because you have to work around all
Yeah, I have a pick, a water pick.
Yeah.
So I just spray the water all around and thing, right? Then when I finish that, I had to go and floss. When I finish floss, I had to go and brush my teeth. So I flushing, brushing, picking, all kind of thing.
Oh Lord.
Real work, boy. Hard work. But what you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? If you're trying to make it look a little different, you gotta
And
do what you gotta
improve.
do.
I'm trying to improve.
Yeah. I already see things kind of shifting already. Shifting. They're shifting already. But Tommy, I I hate it. Have a fella who has been in this program here. I ain't gonna call his name, but you have a cricketer last name,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I'm not calling his name, and because I don't like to call people name. But you
Mm.
have a cricketer last name, and let me say this. Let me don't call his name. Let me don't call that fella. A lot of people told me, and I go say this, don't let my confidence interfere with your insecurity. That's what I'm saying to a lot of people because a lot of people tend to think that um they just tell me, oh, you think you know it all. I said, I, I don't know. I guess Tommy, I do come off like that sometimes. I don't know. Because I'm not coming off like that. Like if I don't think I know it all. You know what I mean? But some of my good friends, even some of my lady friends who are friends with, think that, I think I am all this then, so to speak. And I'm like, where that coming from? I'm just a confident person. That is it. And Tommy, to
Mm-hmm.
back it up, based on the things that I've achieved, you couldn't achieve it without having confidence in yourself.
Correct.
I'll put
And
it that.
and discipline.
Oh, Tommy, thank you so much. And discipline, which is very important. So don't be upset with me because I'm disciplined and I I I I like to work hard. You know, the kids that I train, right, Tommy, this is what I tell them. I say to them, you don't have to have the most. As a matter of fact, let me show you how the confidence just come out as cocky. Yeah, cocky, right? And I don't think I'm a cocky person though. Here what it is. I have an 8-year-old. She's the fastest in the United States of America in the event that I'm training her. I'm at 8 years, right? I'm training another kid who's a sophomore in high school. He's the second fastest in New Jersey. And another kid who is the third fastest in New Jersey. I have another young lady that I train. She ran one of the fastest 400-meter for her age group. She's in the, what age group she in, boy? 13 to 14 age group, right? And I've gotten, this lacrosse kid, Tommy. I was training this lacrosse kid. And he had a time trials today. And the father texts me. He said, boy, Coach Libon, Liam is doing excellent. And I only had 2 weeks to work with him, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So that does make it look like if I am cocky. But it's not that I'm cocky, I'm confident in what I do. I'm confident in the people that I coach. So I mean, let me say this, if I get 3 months in Trinidad to train any 800-meter runner, the winning character, male or female, I could guarantee that. The winning character. And any youth games in the Caribbean, the winning. Beating Jamaica, Grenada, St. Louis, all of them, all. Even when Espine, when I was closing on Petrotrin and Espine say all,
Right.
them beating all them people. And I just are confident about that. But you see, The problem with Trinidad and Tobago is that when you're from foreign and you're a Trinidadian and you're good, they ain't want no part of you. Even though you could help the country, they don't want no part of you. They ain't want.
Well, I guess we'll always have a problem.
But one of these days, Tommy, I want to go into Lavantil and start a track team in Lavantil. Yeah. Should I discriminate and say it's only people from Lavantil could be on the team?
No, you shouldn't discriminate.
All right, okay.
Leave it open.
All right, I ain't going to discriminate. Let's take this call. KFC, welcome. I ain't going to discriminate. KFC.
Hi, good night, Mr. Wash and Uncle Tommy, man.
What's going on, man?
Mr. Wash, you know, smile the way I'm in the diamond or platinum, man. You're really blind with it, man.
Platinum.
Platinum?
Yeah.
Favorite trade store, job. You go with Harris?
I tell you, I don't watch if lightning flash, you know.
What's the good I told my godmother? She says, Talia. She costed piano, but she said she want to part of piano. I get it, Mr. Wash.
Who is that?
Aisha, my sister.
Aisha, she sister?
Yeah.
She sister is at PNM too?
God,
how I shall go do that, boy? How I shall go do that? KFC, how I shall go do that? She make all of them PNM?
I was like, she's smart one.
No.
She said everything that she said, she got to know she costed and I got to know
God.
evil, wicked PNM. The only fooling the people. Too much I hear in Lavantil, look at the state. That's going in the comments and they're rolling out promises will never materialize.
Okay, KFC, afraid if they go up there and they get she a little something, they roll a little something down by she, all of a sudden she change she tune him. You know how it does go.
Nah. She actually above waters. After the last 9-10 years, I see this operation.
All right.
But look at your time to wish let's see Pepper, are you happy?
Yeah. Okay, so she go take it and she go take it and still vote them out. She go take it and still vote them out. All right.
You come on now, you Uncle Tommy, come on now for the thing in Westport Square Sunday.
Tommy. KFC, you know if you're going on for the candidates, they're displaying all 41 candidates in Woodford Square. KFC, you know if you're going down.
Yeah, I reach already.
I know you said about a piece of pee and I mean blood in them.
Oh yeah. I'm full of PNM.
So what should I check in early to Mr. Good I told you viewers and them to doctors the right thinking ones and them. To try to get the real and the evil. In some opposition, when some the opposition leader really attack and Rowley and them.
Yeah.
Name them.
Yep.
Right now she's ripping for my door, Mr. What shit.
Yeah, there's only 6 shit, you know. 6 after 6.
It's only 6 why shit. Them all the part to her.
6. Why them only
talking about the 41 and people are going on we like Sunday, we talking about policies, how to bring back this country and move it like go forward.
Yeah, we have a video to play on that. Yeah, man.
Inside.
Bless. Yeah. Tommy, you know who was first in tonight, boy? Caribbeans. You ever come first before?
I think so.
We gave a round of applause before?
Yeah.
All right. Caribbean soul boy. He catch a early Zeppo boy. You know it's a Zeppo, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he get an early Zeppo boy. He licked down Mr. Intellectual boy. But even your partner Capitan come third, you know. Look how long Capitan and come here, boy. Eh? Yeah. Mr. Intellectual say blessed evening, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all had a transformative Tuesday filled with all of God's choices, blessings. Blessing evening, soul. Yeah, your partner, Capitan. Great is the PNM. That's your partner, Tommy. You're a real good partner, Capitan. Capitan, how you going, partner? But you know how long we see Capiza? Remember Capiza? Eh?
Yep.
Yeah, you know how
Partner.
long we see? Hemraj, welcome. Slimy, how are you? Volsang, good evening. Good evening, Walls and Uncle Tommy. Looking forward to a vibrant discourse this evening, despite the usual distraction. Yeah, boy. Plenty distractions, Volsang. No joke, Good day, Uncle Tommy. Busy says, good day, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street. All listeners locked on, share the life. Words of wisdom. All that glitters or shining is not gold. Not everyone laughed and grinned with you is your friend. Today's menu, curry X, layers with bus up shot, and tampico.
X layer.
Curry X layers. What is that, egg?
No,
What is X
that's
layers?
hard for hard. Yeah. X layers. They used to be used for laying eggs. Now they kill it.
Oh, so it's curry chicken.
X layers.
So it's curry chicken.
Yeah.
We come up with
Not
X.
just ordinary chicken. X layers. Not just regular chicken. X layers.
What do you mean? It's not chicken?
Yeah, but it's not. It's hard fowl. Hard hen.
So is that so offend too?
Yeah.
I ain't get that. Your screen going blurry, boy.
Still right now?
Yeah, that little blurry. Yeah, I ain't understand that, Tommy. So you could go to the store and buy an X layer. Go to the market and buy an X layer.
Maybe they sell them in the market too. I don't know.
Okay. Tampico tropical juice. Tampico. Them new.
It's a local.
You know about Tampico?
A local brand.
You know about them?
At the grocery in Trinidad before.
Okay. Nah, we didn't.
Yeah, I've seen it.
We didn't have it up in Schumacher. Gordon Joseph.
It have it now.
Eh?
Come after you left.
Or that came after
Came
I
after
left?
you left.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it came after we left.
Yeah. I never seen no Tampico. Tampico tropical. Hey, busy. Remind yourself of that juice and plenty sugar in that. Gordon Joseph said, "Good evening, all. How went your day? I hope in the village today we can see him, hug him, invite him to live with us because his name is Truth. That is all we speak here. It's truth. You may not like it, but it's the truth." Slimy says, KPB calling for sanctions on Trinidad again. She don't have to call for no sanctions, The government doing that by themselves. UNC has named 11 candidates for upcoming election. PNM has a full slate of candidates. Okay. So Tommy, what is the problem if you have named your full slate of candidates? You think there's a problem?
I don't think it's a problem. All I think is that the PNM trying a strategy where they're gonna have the house in order, quote unquote, and try to bum rush the whole thing.
Yeah, but
that's what my mind is saying.
After that, Tommy, I hate to be right, Well, no, I don't hate to be right. That's not true. Sometimes I like to be proven wrong. I'll put it that way. And yesterday we had a long discussion here about the election gimmick of the Central Bloc. We'll play a video for everyone today to see that what I was so vociferous about yesterday, Senator David Naked went into the Central Bloc and videotaped one of them floors, Tommy. And just as I stated, what you think was on that floor, Tommy?
Nothing.
Thank you very much.
You see, I fully understand. I fully understand that what they have turned over is an empty building.
Yeah. KFC, hold on. KFC, hold on, KFC. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yes, I fully understand what they have turned over is a empty building, one that is construction, or should I say, substructure and superstructure ready, and that's about it.
KFC, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Washington, me and the boss still are moving my sugar and come by union there, and I take our work across by the center block of the hospital there.
Yeah.
You know, when I go on there, like as them open, like people go back to a scarf from coming I see China and say walking on the building there, you know.
Oh, you mean?
So they open that center block there, it have no beds, it have no thing, they show you the technology and thing in there. I saw that partial people see a little patient, like I'm gonna a nice little bed on that gyms, not thing in there. So what the full implement must have worship. The session block in fully in furnished, nothing at all thing in there. That island worship, the PNM island, would be proud of them actually not evil thing from by?
The good, the real good. I tell all the good.
But it's clear to everybody that the hospital is not going to be ready till June.
But no, Tommy. The good. Tommy, that is not clear to PNM people, you know. It might be clear to us that it's opening in June, but as far as PNM people is concerned, that propaganda what they get them there yesterday, as far as they're concerned, the central block is open. That is
yeah. People can't go in there. Been going in there now. The patient go in there down there now. Like I went up there, the old corridor, but which one go by the clinic, they pack.
Them don't care about KFC. Them don't
16 pack up.
KFC. Them don't care about that. All they see is Prime Minister Rowley open up thing and they give them something, and that is it for them, you know.
Yeah,
Slimy and them don't want to hear. Slimy and them don't want to. Slimy and Gordon Joseph and Patty and them don't want to. Them in the glee, you know. Oh God, look.
Yeah.
The central block open, boy. Watch.
Remember the PNM do a psychology and the supporters and them, you know, plenty of them dotation. They say in the dinosaur politics, you know, Mr. Worship. They don't read, they don't fast check nothing. They will also hear for the prime minister. That's it.
They get them, boy. They get them and they take it.
Like my 86-year-old partner from the government, you want to see nothing more than the PNM. The poor crap for day. He voted the PNM. He want no change at all.
Is it? Nothing.
I feel they open them to school in East West Corridor. They are do a better job. Because down there we need schools and things in there. Could be real fit, real crime and thing going on in the community there. But they give the worship building there.
Yeah. But they didn't give me that. They should have given me the until to Wall Street building down there. That would not be no gimmick. That would not be no gimmick.
Yeah.
That would not be real.
True.
That would not be no gimmick.
You would have saved plenty lives and limbs.
Please, man.
Young guys, when Mr. Washington, it's what I was looking because I don't she gonna have a bed stink, sewer water down there. You saw the tongue looking, Mr. Washington. I love to understand, man.
Yeah, man.
Even wicked at let's be on them, man. I go on, man.
Yeah. Tommy. So I don't know what Slimy's story is, whether about a full slate of candidates. Well, anyway, let's take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome. Mr. Florida, you're inside.
Good evening, Mr. Hansen. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening to all the callers, all the texters. Happy to see everybody alive, everybody safe, through the grace of God. Mr. Hansen, Mr. Tommy, let me just say it as it is now. The man rushed down the hospital just to put his name on the plaque so his picture will go up on it. That's the whole story. He trying to create legacy, not build legacy, he created his own legacy. You see, just like he said last time when he went and he collected the certificate from
Howard
University.
Howard.
Yeah,
Howard University.
Yeah, he did that for accolade and to get close to Biden. So we know he tricks. So he gets his name on the plaque. he get his name, he picture up. Yeah, he picture up in the airport. You was the prime minister for 2 terms. Your name will go down in history. But what is going on in history for? Don't create legacy. You're supposed to earn your legacy. Look on listening.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah, but Tommy, in addition to that, I want to show a video. I want to, and this is what I was talking about yesterday. Let me get a video here. Let me see if I had this here. Tommy, I stated yesterday that at least if the PNM was serious about the central block, they would have shown you another floor. Remember that, right?
Yes.
Right? They would have shown you another floor. And Mr. Atlanta get on my case. You remember that, Tommy?
Yeah, but she was making some good points though. She was saying that when you present or you decide to delve into something, you're supposed to explore it thoroughly. So we know exactly what we're talking about.
But I didn't have
you,
to go.
You said all you have to do is see the first step. Correct. And then
Correct. And look today I'm proving 100% correct. Right? Let me tell you. I tell you, I know how the PNM does operate. I know.
They're not deceiving the public to make the public feel that this hospital is ready to take patients. They're clearly saying that for patients until June, because what they are presenting is a completed structure, not an outfitted structure.
Tommy, I'm sorry, but that is not the message that press conference wanted to send yesterday. I'm sorry. The message.
If you listen to the press conference from the start,
yeah.
If you listen to the press conference from the start, which I took the time to listen to, right from the start, they clearly say that they are celebrating the construction of the building. They are not celebrating the readiness of the hospital to treat patients. It's the construction of the building that they are focused on at this particular time, and it's going to take a few months before it's ready for actual operation to be operationalized. They are not deceiving the public by saying that it's ready for patients. They are. It's 6 and 1, half a dozen of the other.
Tommy, you really mean to say they're not deceiving the public? You really feel that their intention wasn't to deceive the public? You really believe that?
They are not saying that the hospital is ready to take patients. I'll be being dishonest if I say that they're making us feel that we're ready to be treated there at this particular time. They're clearly saying that it's not going to be ready for patients usage until June month. They're clearly saying that. I don't want to be dishonest and say that they're making us feel that patients are ready to run in there now.
Tommy, caller, hold on. Tommy,
yeah.
After I listen to that and I see what them was talking about, perception is reality. Anyway, let's take the call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, how much that hospital cost? That is what I wanted to call to find out.
1 point something billion.
1 point something billion.
1 point something billion.
TT or US?
I would say TT.
TT.
Yeah.
And how long that construction was going on for?
From 2018 to now, right? Or was it 2017? 2018?
It's been
Well,
over 5 years.
A few years?
It's been over 5 years. Yeah, it's been over 5 years.
Over 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Hansler, Mr. Tommy, you know, when you're dealing with a hospital, right, the ground floor, which you call zero, not supposed to be totally completed. You're not supposed to have no materials outside, no outstanding work from ground floor zero. That's supposed to be totally finished. Because when you're going to continue developing the hospital, they have a freight elevator in the back, be it internal or external, to take materials up. So ground floor zero is supposed to have no material. Anytime in the floor of that building, parking lot in the back or wherever, have materials and outstanding work, they're not supposed to open that. That is not protocol. Look on listening.
I am hard pressed to understand. You know what? Let me show this. Let me show this video first. Let me show this video. Let me show this video. As a matter of fact, we go show that video when you come back. I want to show that video. And my mindset of thinking came from that video. Prior to them opening up the central block, I saw this video. And I say, well, if they're opening up this new central block, it is a good thing that these patients who lining up in this hallway go now have a bed in this new central block for 500 and something beds.
540 beds.
540 beds. And to see the deception, Tommy, why do they have to have such illustrious press conference showing me machine and all kind of thing, right? When they know it wasn't ready for not one patient. Why? Why?
EG.
All right.
Right?
But you still believe they didn't want to deceive us? All right. Say no more. Kamini, welcome. Hey. He lied to us in his promise. He lied to us in his promise. Who lied, boy? Just shorter welcome. Good evening, Washington and Uncle Tommy. Rowley went and opened an unfinished block of the hospital because they know they'll lose the election and they don't want Kamala to open the hospital. And that's our point there. Tommy. Tommy, Volkswagen say like Uncle Tommy needs something for the throat. Uncle Tommy take us straight there.
He right.
Yeah.
I ain't using no alcohol these days, boss.
Yeah, you need that straight.
I need that straight, but I ain't taking nothing.
Yeah. Patricia, welcome. Pleasant evening, Professor Washington, Uncle Tommy, and all the villagers in the village. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah. Hey, look, Trinidad, Margot, boy.
Hey, Margot, long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, boy. She just busy like a bee, boy. Yeah, another original. Original, you know.
Yeah,
Margot, boy.
Margot, we see Margot for a long time.
Long time, you know. You know what she was pepping the place, you know. All about it. I wonder if she's still pepping, boy. You know, she was one of them loyal pep, you know. Riaz, welcome. Yeah. Hey, look, Mr. Rima, boy. Mr. Rima, how are you?
Hey, Mr.
Rima. I
Rima.
never hear KPB ask for sanctions. She's too coward for that. All right. Mr. Rima, like she and slimy. Bumati, welcome. She calls for sanctions. Bumati. Tommy, did you ever hear the opposition leader call for sanctions on the government? I cannot recall And listen, I cannot recall ever hearing the opposition calling for sanctions on the government. I know they
Neither
were
can I.
talking about sanctions that the U.S. government could put on Venezuela that could have an impact on the Trinidad and Tobago, oil and gas. So I don't know. I don't know. For some say wall seat helping. All right. All of the world is slime, man. Look your partner to me. PNM Fox. It is clear to people who understand practical completion. He come back again. Yeah, the PNM knows how to get them under control for voting purposes. Yeah. Cool runner, welcome. Banmeha, welcome. Gon Joseph want to know, Patty Reed, where are you? Slimy Big George, we are only bringing truth to the village, okay? Okay. Banmeha say you got to run. Mr. Rima said the country going to get an embargo when people talking about hospital. Trinidad and Tobago stand up to USA Trump Cuba policy. Trinidad and Tobago stand up to USA. Banmeha, what Banmeha are we talking about sometime? Trinidad could stand up to
Well,
the USA. Eh? How did Trinidad go stand up to the USA?
and we don't know. We'll see. But what happening is that Trump saying who using Cuban doctors, he ain't want to be messing with them.
Visa,
And
they
he
will
ain't
have
gonna-
they ain't getting no visa.
Mhm.
So how
And
Trinidad go get away from that? I mean, I
I don't
honestly
know.
believe that the Cuban doctors are very much a positive for Trinidad and Tobago.
They're
I
positive for the whole Caribbean.
yeah, the whole Caribbean. Yeah, they are very positive. Yeah, Caribbean so say. Volsang, what Slimy and them PNM checking up is the new candidates who were screened. They haven't checked up the existing representative. They ain't Slimy and them in yet. So they have already announced that they have already screened their candidates. Mr. Rima said KPB could go in 99 court, Rowley leaving Young for PNM. Mr. Rima, wait till you go see, You again, you two, Mr. Rima like the dragon feeling, she counting the eggs before they hatch.
Hmm.
Mr. Rima, don't be like the dragon, You go like them too bad, PNM Fox say you're proving nothing Wall Street. Practical completion, you need a professional construction engineer to stop you being arrogant. Is it arrogant, Tommy? Or something else? Did he mean to say the one with the IG or? All right. Okay, okay. Um, okay, PNM Fox. Caribbean Soul says 18 elected UNC members take away 5. Ryan and his team, you left with 13 elected members, plus the new candidate who going up in San Fernando, etc. So how Slimy get 11 candidates? Denzel, welcome. Denzel Alexander, consistent to what Uncle Tommy is saying. There's a team in place to operationalize the central bank, and that was said in the opening. All right. So we missing the
Yeah,
important part of the opening of the central bank. But when you come back, folks, we'll play you a video of a situation at the Port of Spain General Hospital, and then we go play a situation with the central block. So stick and stay. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, share the live. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're live.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9ine FM.
You began in the Senate of opposition and waited your turn. Then with Manning as your PM giving direction, you study and you paid attention for Robbie Pandekabla. Observe there was a mistake. So there is not one excuse that you can make, none that we can take. Because we give you a to right, PM one protocol. You take the whole interior, propaganda and spending from our. We give you to the nation. So now it's my real obligation to give you a third before your resignation. Remember, it's we who call Eric Duffy. Recall Jameson, see it's your turn now. It's we who beat Robbie like a Bobali. Your turn now. So if we say you are a bully, don't take it personally. Your turn now. Go tell your friends and your family it comes with the duty. It's your turn now. Well, do not believe that we are afraid to call a donkey a ass or a spade a spade. We will pepper you like a show. Dr. Rowe, your turn now. Before you go, before you back and run away. I want to play it, and if we have to say, before you go, before you think you'll get away. You tell the world you go lock Kalahari up. Once you get the vote. You said the buck is going to stop at the TP top when you took your vote. The airport scandal, section 34, email gate. Like a raging bull, you declared war and we took the gate. But since you get your third, nobody in jail for corruption. Since you get your two, no members of the opposition in prison. Since you get 2 terms, you promise to set things right. White collar crime you vow to fight, but it's a set back with no light. Remember, it's we who call pandy racists. We even call them rapists. Your turn now. Silver comes end up in jail till they come out looking frail. Your turn now. So if we say your government represents the 1%, your turn now. Ready rich get richer, poor man in the gutter. Your turn now. Do not believe your powers of Lekato could overthrow the power of a Calypso. The ancestors wouldn't allow Dr. Rowe. Your turn now. Before you go, before you back and run away. So much unemployment, but still you raise your pay. Before you go, before you think you'll get away. I remember deceased Patrick Manning named Durant, the Rottweiler, because every car that passed around the corner, you chase me. Fire, political battles and came away, you stood up and fought. And when they came, and when they came, and when they came, you took them. So we did what to protect the treasury. Taking you to security. You stop. Reduce violence and crime, but others are behind. Time. Revive you, Paul, man emperor, Paul and dictator. Retreat backwards like a louse, kicking everybody say house. So if we say you are a puppet, you're lying in one pocket. And with your shiny bald head, you tread on the naughty tread. We do not believe because you're brought running down. You couldn't do the same to the Calypso crown. And then act holier than thou. Comes around. Your turn now. Before you go, before you fucking run away. It's wash out behavior, just as much as it. Before you go, before you take the away. After 45 years of public service, you deserve arrest. So you anointed as you're not young to try the best. So we hearing that you support this, having red Republicans. Next election, they voted for a smiling face to say that they have, cause you're feeling you good tonight. You see why we eat tonight. You're feeling you too to create a real creative industry. You're feeling your good to be a superstar. Legalize marijuana and make Miss Gerald minister. Remember it's me who called. Come like Funka, she's smoking marijuana. Your turn now. When you say what's that? You talk about your meow. Your turn now. So if she talk about your father, the young thing that you slaughter. Your turn now. But wait, did I mention his $1 million pension? Your turn now. I just bring to light to see it now, to see it now. I don't fear no toilet paper or the spin back or the represent you, right now. That is
And of course, that is the one and only, the young man himself, Kurt Allen, boy. Your turn now. Don't forget, folks, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM. Your turn now, boy. Yo, share the live. Don't forget, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And like Wall Street said, share the live. Call your friends, tell your friends we're live.
There we go. So, folks, I want you all to look at this, right? So, we are talking about, let me take this call. Caller, welcome. Caribbean Soul, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
Mr. Washington,
good night.
Come about with Kamala calling for sanction during the pandemic, right? The
Yeah.
lockdown in Trinidad. You remember when Delcy and some PDVSA officials come into Trinidad?
Correct.
Stuart Young was the National Security Minister of that time, and he told the nation that Delcy and them come to have COVID talks.
Right.
But not too long ago in Parliament, Stuart Young come and say that he and Rowdy didn't know who was coming.
Yes.
And they was having discussion talks with the dragon gas.
Correct.
Now what did happen? Kamala did write to the US informing them what happening because Venezuela was under sanction. Trinidad was in a lockdown. So that's why Rowdy so vexed about Kamala calling for sanction.
But was she calling for sanctions on Trinidad and Tobago?
No, she wasn't calling for sanction. What she did, right about it that Venezuela coming into Trinidad
Okay.
and having
Right.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah, because
But Rowley they wanted to hide that there's a full dictatorship he was on. He
yeah.
trying for not the US to know that Venezuela people come in Trinidad.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I never remember anything about the opposition leader calling for sanctions, and that just didn't make no sense, man. That don't make sense. Why would you call for sanctions in your country? In my estimation, she was saying that Trinidad and Tobago, be careful with your dealing with Venezuela, right? Because of what could happen, right? But I want you all to watch this. Take a look at this. And then we're going to get to the central block. So this might be the east block, right? Take a look at this. This is the Port of Spain General Hospital. Watch.
Acá se viene el hombre, ni se equiprene. We surround people like that, we go that every day. So, nah, but I got management see now, right? So, any yard that's around in the like.
So that is why, right? That is what I was talking about yesterday, right? How come they couldn't go and get 5 of them people, Tommy, from there and put them in a room? How come, Tommy?
Them rooms are ready for people.
Eh?
Because that part of the hospital isn't done. It's not operationalized.
Okay. So I'm trying to be all right, okay. All right. You know what? Let's go to the next video now. Let's go to the next video. Right? Because that's the video that showed you the central block. Not central block. I call it the east block. Right? The east block. Yeah, right? The east block. The east block. Now let's go to the central block and see what happened. I think that was today. Right? Let's look at that. Boy, I just feel it's better to be transparent with people and tell them the truth rather than to go and try to mislead them. And that's what I am saying. I am saying that the government mislead the people into thinking, because not everybody go and look at a 2.5-hour press conference, right? Not everybody. Some people get the news from TTT, right? And TTT ain't go show you all them different type of things. TTT go cut it up however they want to cut it up. But let's take a look at this. Take a look at this.
Trinidad and Tobago, don't ask me how I did it. But I was able to access, you see that building there that looking pretty in the back of me there? That they commissioned yesterday with all kind of bells and whistles. I was able to get in there. Don't ask me how. But my mother was the matron at this hospital for years. My mother, Rita Harris Nackett. So I know this hospital intimately. I know this hospital intimately. I used to come up from Rosary Boys, RC, and come and meet up here. This central block that they commissioned yesterday, I went inside and you see the video. Absolutely nothing on the go. You'll see how it is. You'll see in the video. All they do is bells and whistles to fool all you about the election coming. In 10 years, they haven't been able to build a single hospital. All they did is completed what UNC started and not use some of the hospitals that we built, like the Cuba Children's Hospital, until now underutilized. And if you go inside there, you're feeling to cry when you see the amount of people waiting on the ground, in corridors, on chairs.
You hear what he's saying? The same thing he's saying is that video that I just played previously. Same exact thing. Go ahead, Tommy.
No, I believe what he said.
Okay, let's continue.
No health care. Here, as my partner Wayne still said, the question to ask, if you talk about commissioning, how many people can be admitted to a bed? That is all Trinidad and Tobago.
And that is exactly what I wanted to know. If you open a building, right? Don't open the building until you could admit patients. At the same time you open the building, admit patients on that same day to show people transparency and accountability. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Is that
the building is open? That building is not open. All they do, all that building, all it's done is that it's handed over.
All right, let's take this call since we paused. Yeah, caller, welcome. I'm taking the call because we paused. Go ahead, caller.
One shoot.
Yeah.
Pleasant good night.
Good night.
You hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Right. So here we're going on. You see that video we're playing there right now with that building where Rowley and MC they went and opened it. Watch now. Rowley and Diaz and Parson and them had to be put to death, you know. I want you to listen to something while going and play. Listen to this, sir. And this going and tie into that stupidness with them people and them say they opened there yesterday. Listen to this. I want Trinidad and Tobago to all understand what it is this PNM government did to us, sir. What they did to us for COVID. Now listen to this.
We always knew from day one that the vaccination program is not a permanent protection, that the effectiveness wanes after a few months. So if you were vaccinated, even if you were boosted, after a period of months, the response would have been weakened and you are open to be infected again.
So you understand the level of evil and deception and deceit and the lies and the betrayal of this wicked, evil, satanic government called the PNM, led by Keith Lucifer Rowley. Trinidad, 2025 election, we have to vote for something new. And these people, and we don't have to send them packing in. These people and them have to be held accountable to the highest level. God have mercy upon Trinidad and Tobago and the wider world. Lockdown and listening.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's continue to listen.
I want to know your taxpayers' dollars, how many hundreds and something million, or close to 1.2 billion or something. And look, all they're giving is a shell. You see the video? All they're giving is a shell. I'd be ducking them because, you know, I have my ways to get in where I want to get in. So all they give you there is a shell. Inside there, you see the video. No, absolutely nothing. Who eat a food from it? You see. People eat a food because machines there and all kind of thing. But they're going to give you, after 10 years, a mere shell. Nothing inside of that. Exactly the description of Keith Rowley, Stuart Young, and the PNM. The two biggest political conmen this country has ever seen. Sell your dragon gas that's about to go bust, and this. Typical Rowley trail of tears. Nothing. Just a shell. Just like Rowley and Young. Appear to be, however they are, full of bluster, nothing they give for you. Look at billions here. Look at billions people are trying to tell. Look at there. What I'm going to tell all you? Election have consequences. Trinidad and Tobago, loving the house all the time.
I look like sheetrock, you know, Tommy. Sheetrock, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Miss Atlanta watching, you know. Miss Atlanta, I hope you're watching, you know. I don't have to see all the flights in the stairs, you know. I only had to see the first flight. Martin Luther King said that.
Trinidad and Tobago. These people looking for me because I'm here using my resourceful means. I got into here. What we have here is a shell of a building. Inside is what you just saw. Nothing is there. And the government trying to sell you that they build something. You understand? All this is political gimmickry for the elections. For you to think in 10 years they spend over $500 billion. And this is what they give you. Something looking good from the outside, nothing from the inside. Typical PNM gimmickry. As a matter of fact, that is the modus operandi of the PNM. To look good on the outside, like everything cool, but what they give you inside? Unadulterated shit. Nothing inside. And if they're touting this to be an opening, like they did yesterday, and this is Rowley's legacy, this is nothing more appropriate than this is Rowley. Typical Rowley. The biggest conman this country has ever seen. He and Stuart Young, the biggest political conman. They're trying to sell you. Look at this. Nothing. I went inside. The building is a shell. Everything the PNM does is shell. The healthcare is a shell system. Just free healthcare in name only. You go into any hospital, you're bound to dead. Bound to dead. One of my family members was just sick. We had to pay him in private healthcare over $50,000 for 4 or 5 days. Because that's what we had to do to keep your people alive. And they're telling about free healthcare. So once there are contracts, look, for all kind of equipment. But where the healthcare? Because the true healthcare is when you could get a patient in a ward on a hospital bed. I think they're coming from an house security, so I'll go. Trinidad and Tobago, love any house. I might go to jail on this one.
Let's see for yourself. Facts, not fiction. Facts. And Tommy, but if this is construction completed, isn't this part of the construction though? How could this be construction completed, but this thing is not completed yet? What am I missing?
Maybe that is the service area.
Maybe that's what?
That's what I could think. Maybe that's the service area.
Miss Atlanta, welcome. Tommy, take off them boots, Tommy. Tommy. Miss Atlanta, welcome.
All I could think is that's the basement.
Good evening,
Miss Atlanta, is you yesterday was criticizing me and telling me, oh God, you got to do this.
Good evening. Good evening, Wall Street.
Good evening, Miss Atlanta. Miss Atlanta,
Villagers.
yesterday you was telling me, I told you.
Excuse me, I called in.
Okay,
This is
all right.
my call.
My apologies.
No, if you wanted, you could have called me and say, Miss Atlanta, could you please, and then you could speak. I called, okay? Right. Now, that is my place to look at. The two properties I own in Trinidad and Tobago is the hospital and the jail. Those are my two properties. When I'm sick, that is my place of residence.
Okay.
And when I get in trouble, the jail is my place of residence, right?
Okay. All right.
So don't worry. You said people fooling and all kind of thing. It is there the same way Naked went and see your thing. It is there for you to see. Nobody not fooling you. If you feel it empty, it's empty. That is not an opening, number one. It is not open. It is not an opening up to now. It is just the commemoration of the construction complete, or what somebody call it.
Miss Atlanta, did you see?
Wait just a minute.
But no, I want to ask a question quickly. Did you see where there was those things that was unconstructed? Let me use that word. What about that one? That is not part of the construction?
Excuse me. The part of construction was what they showed. Okay? So you could take it how you want it. That is my building, right? And that's how I look at it. I don't know how you all look at it, right? Whatever you didn't see constructed or whatever, that is your business. The one floor, what they showed, that was their construction, right? So you could go and argue. What I find you should do is sit down with the outgoing rowdy, right? Or Stuart Young, or whoever it is, state a case and get your facts, right? But it's good for me. I'm not saying you all could say it. It is what? What you said? You said it. They're fooling the people or whatever.
Election gimmick.
Gimmick.
Yeah, election
Even
gimmick.
if it's a gimmick, it's a good gimmick. Of course, I mean, it's better than you sitting down and arguing about what it is. Wall Street?
Okay,
rather than
listening.
You argue, right?
Okay.
About, it's a good gimmick. You have to learn. You have to learn gimmickry to those people, right? But anyway,
Miss Atlanta, sorry, I cannot deal with my people and deal with them by giving them gimmicks.
You cannot what?
I cannot deal with my own people through gimmickry. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
Wait, Wall Street. For all the years before you got yellow, right? When you was jumping in your tutu, your bread business, right? Were you taking it?
No, I wasn't taking it. No, Miss Atlanta, no. Let me tell you. Let me give you an example now. Let me give you an example, Miss Atlanta. Yeah. I'm glad you jump up that picker tree. Listen to this. When the building up in Chumakak burned down, who was fighting for that building against the PNM? Miss Atlanta. Secondly, wait, let me finish. Let me give you the evidence now.
But you're asking me who, yeah? Who?
But giving you the evidence.
Yeah.
The Lavantel to Washington Empowerment Center, all right? Who was fighting for that building against the PNM, right? When we had the COVID-19 and all the Trinidadians was locked out, who was fighting against the PNM for them to come back home? Nah, Miss Atlanta, you can't do me that. You can't do me that.
Listen, what did you say? You cannot stop and do it? If you just said it, it's gimmicks right through they use, even with you. It's gimmicks they use. Yes, you fought, but it's gimmicks because it's still crawl back afterwards.
But no. After I realize, right, that they only fooling. I jump out.
Well, I know. Okay, that is how long now we jump out.
Long time now.
Not 2 years.
No, and more than that. I had a toe in and a toe out.
Listen, Wall Street. At the end of the day, all the gimmicks that they tried, and you try to defend the people and do whatever it is. Every time you defend, you put your tail between your legs and crawl wherever you're crawling.
I'm sorry, Miss Atlanta, not me. Not because I had five dogs up in Chumaka, up in Snake Valley. Five.
5 dogs?
Yeah, 5.
Dogs?
Yeah, 5 dogs in the yard. 5 dogs.
Which one is shook after the piano?
Bruce. Bruce. I shook Bruce. One named Bruce. One named Rover.
He's still alive?
No. Them going through long time.
Mr. Wall Street,
yeah.
Leave my property alone. Okay, that's all I have to tell you.
All right.
My 2 properties, right?
Okay.
And then, but I don't know nothing about the airport. Don't put me in that. I know nothing about that one.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, later.
Thank you, Ms. Atlanta. Yeah. So, Tommy, let me back to my question. I am not into construction. Is it accurate to say that you have previously stated that the construction was completed? Is that accurate to state?
The building is constructed.
Oh, Tom, you're changing your tune now. The building is constructed. What does that mean, Tommy? Help me.
That means the substructure and superstructure is in place.
But the construction is not complete.
It's not operationalized.
Okay, Tommy. Tommy, you know you go pour kind of thing in the chat now about your comments. Because you're tiptoeing, Tommy. We showed you the building. We showed, not you, but we showed the people. Construction is not complete. It is not complete. The outside of the building, and it don't even seem like the outside of the building is complete because they still had to hook up all them machine and all them air conditioning and all kind of thing out there. Still.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of ancillary work to do.
Yeah, Mr. KFC work.
I can understand what shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna call for me North Pole. Then if you walk out there, or Mr. What shit?
Yeah.
When they're going to open that building, they're supposed to have one hat, and boots, and safety vest.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, because we're sure the shed. I ain't lying, Mr. Worship, but I ain't lying, but we're all
the good, you know?
That's real good.
The real good boy. You gotta give them credit.
No, boy. That's what I'm going to really get it, boy. They're doing that for years and years and fooling the people.
And come to fool people and give we one floor, right? And it's just a floor with a section on our floor, eh? Right? Yeah. And it look real good, you know, boy. You know, the good, you know. I tell you, they're good. They're real good.
It's 540 beds, you know.
And not even one bed could get a patient. One.
So much, not even one bed.
One.
Mr. Worship. I glad that man really wake up and see the evil of the people. Literally for so much a donkey years, boy. There will be community and I'm in a state. So.
In a mess.
Come use only 4-time promises.
Boy, promises alone. Maybe a sweetie too. Give me a sweet. Give me a sweetie and a tambourine ball. A sweetie and a tambourine ball.
You see Scotland himself last 9-10 years. We see Scotland down in the community. The man seeing plants for environment down there, you know. Short young one up and move up. We see the nice lookout.
Yeah.
I made the people look at babies, kids, babies seeing plants for down there. You know the problem down there still has down there must have wash it. Just come out for the MP.
Yeah.
To come and talk to them and give them a try that thing in there. You know, skip the time and down there play football and send the police down there so the ramps up go down there.
Yeah, think it
They're
easy.
going up on the land, take a couple people just say Stephen current. You take away the cameras and them all kind of thing from down there. But the red about the plan down there today by
Yeah, man.
break down doors and all kind of thing, you know.
Think it easy.
And them who caused that, you know. Because
Yeah.
the committee was going good and after the election time, people they train out contract and all kind of thing and gain an excise majority and gain on that side and that will cause the background. The PNM of a part of people go down in see that
Correct.
majority in them communities and them in the East West corridor, it's PNM. The PNM know what they be doing.
You know.
But you know that Mr. War shit.
They're
They
real
them
good.
cause the borderline and the war.
Yeah,
So
man.
we chill out at a hungry thing, the Guinea leaders and them this that and thing and them give this one majority of the contract and saying and they'll fight against one another. Right up to us.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah. After achieving practical completion of a building project, the next step typically involves finalizing outstanding issues, including rectifying any minor defects, and ultimately transferring possession to the owner, which includes a handover of property and related documents. Tommy, that floor that fella just showed us there, that look like any minor defects to you?
That floor, you know, you ever went into the hospital and you went into the, which part, all the operations, or should I say the service area is? Like down in the basement or whatever, wherever. I mean, here in America.
No, never.
That floor looked like the floor. That floor looked like the floor that all the operation is going to be taking place on.
Tommy. Hold on. Let me take this call. Alicia, welcome. Alicia, welcome.
Good night, Wall Street Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Them kind of supporters are not, they know the meaning of the word complete.
Maybe comp. They know comp, but not pleat.
What complete for them? The outside. Like I remember hospital, they make it look from the outside, and the inside have nothing.
Yeah.
Because I left in a hospital, December month, January month, and just recently again, right? And the nurses and them complaining about the hospital have no proper bedding. They have nothing to work with the patients with. All they're doing is fixing the outside to make the outside look nice, and the inside hospital have nothing in it. Nothing to work with the patients.
But the construction company is not responsible for that.
Home to use.
The construction company is not responsible for beds.
I don't know why people don't go up now, boy. All right, good night.
Thank you. Tommy, the
If I build a building for you, well, you're not responsible for your furnishings, you know.
But Tommy, I don't think people are saying that the people who are doing the building is responsible for the things inside the building. I don't think people are saying that. I really don't think people are blaming the government and saying that.
Yeah, Professor.
Yeah. Financial Guru, welcome.
Yeah, good night. I just call in briefly. Two things. I just send you something on the different stages of openings. Now, what the PNM, I see what you're saying and I agree. I think Uncle Tommy, you know, I respect you. You know, I love you. But you drink some red sorrel for the last 2 days, man. I have to say that, brother. Because the opening, there are different stages of opening. And this is what I'm saying. When you look at when they open the Children's Hospital, as well as the Tobago, the Roxborough Hospital, and I think even the Arima Hospital, it's different from this opening because you have different types of opening. They talk about a practical opening or a soft opening, and then the real ceremonial opening when everything is completed. But Professor, I sent you something. I don't know if you want to look at it, and that will kind of, I believe that will kind of show the differentiation. They're going to do the same thing when it comes to the airport. That's a Tobago airport that I told you that it's going to cost over $2.5 billion plus to the taxpayers by the time it's finished. They're going to do the same thing because that's Carl Member's baby with Dr. Rowley. And when you look at it, they will not have the equipment and everything that is needed to start that airport. It's all about legacy, and is basically they know it's not going to be completed before the election most likely is called. So they want to highlight what they do. It is what it is. You understand? They have to show something that where money is spent. So, Professor, take a look at that. I don't know if you know, that might be able to at least show some light at the different stages. One more thing, I don't know if you heard, not being in controversy in, but I heard that, did you hear that I believe Kurt Allen should have won? This is my personal opinion. But I heard that when they looked at the technical scores, Kurt Allen, from the judges, he won 2. I don't know how true is that. And Mr. Helon Francis, he's a good Calypsonian. I'm not saying that he's a senator. Respect him. He didn't get any of the judges. I think they said that I think not even young brother. I think some other people got out of the 5 judges. Kurt Allen got 2, and I think Karina, she got 1, and there were 2 other people. I don't know if you heard about that, but there seems to be some people want to have some explanation onto that. I don't know how valid it is or what, but take a look at it, Professor, and see if it makes sense. All right,
cool, cool, yeah. All right, yeah. So yeah, so final answer, outstanding issues. All right, and that fella is an engineer. Boy, I wouldn't want to if I building a mango tree house, I don't want him to be the engineer. Seriously. A mango tree house. Listen again. Utica shall respond to David Naked nonsense. So that fella make up that video. Oh God, only leave Tommy alone, eh? Volsang say, like Uncle Tommy's a Catholic. You could wet the truth and ask forgiveness on Sunday and you're good to go. Leave Tommy alone. Wall Street, the opposition leader warned this government on multiple occasions about the geopolitics to the US and Venezuela. But the government didn't listen to call her unpatriotic. Walls, it may be well to H. All right. Mr. Rima says people need to learn about
You may
Cuba.
do well to H.
Where's H? What do you mean by that? Basdio, welcome. Basdio, is this? Basdio, is this the first time you're joining us? Where are you joining us from? I think that's the first time, right, Tommy? Basdio.
I remember him.
Yeah. Rennie, welcome. Good night, brothers and sisters. Love in the house.
Rennie.
Hope all is well and living. Does anyone know what's happening with the Cuban doctors? Yeah, I mean, the president saying that they had to get rid of them. Right, Tommy?
Yeah, but they work out well for the Caribbean, though.
They work out well for the Caribbean. Oh God, look, Mr. Rima, boy. Rowley don't care about KPB and she courthouse talking. Rowley is the king of Trinidad and Tobago. Nah, he's not the king. Walls, it may be do well to interview ID Stewart, president of TTT, Registered Nursing Association. His take on the whole hospital wing opening is quite interesting. Volsang, you have a number? Send me the number now. Send us on WhatsApp. Bumati say, Mr. Rima, all what Rowley doing is to blame Kamala. Oh God. Mr. Rima said, Bumati, Uncle Tommy knows nothing about that Cuban regime. Tommy, Mr. Rima.
I don't want to know either.
Nah, Mr. Rima. You don't know Tommy. Sorry. You don't know Tommy. Nah. You can't put that there. You don't know Tommy. Right? Tommy say, Slimy say, play this song so much. I'm sick of hearing it now. You know, it's interesting, Tommy? When Slimy go on the Mugabe station and he hear the pastor with the internet search engine name playing Karen Ash's song all the time about a leader, you know, you don't say that. Imagine that, you know. Boy, Slimy, all good, you know. Slimy, you look good, man. I don't know what to say. Cool Runner says Cuban exports spies, terrorists in the form of medical personnel only behind times. We cool Runner, drop the runner and just put cool. Tommy. Anyway, all right, Tommy. Tommy, I'm learning. And very good night.
Well, if I'm wrong, I stand corrected. If I don't know, I don't know.
I don't know, Mr.
Maybe they're terrorists.
I don't know, Mr. Rima, get that from though. I really don't know in truth. Mr. Rima, where you get that from? By the way, is Mr. Rima the one that tell we about what did she tell we about, Tommy? Look, I forget. Mr. Rima look like she has makeup thing, boy. Just Shorter says, yes, Rowley said he do not care if Trump revoke his visa. He forget the rest of the country has family in the USA. Now he go care. Stages of a construction project, design the foundation. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Okay, listen to this. I'm only going to read the part about this. The final stage, the period where the owner occupies that space, project closeout handover. Caller, hold on. The final stage of the project, in summary, ribbon cutting, though often associated with a grand project launch, typically. I don't know what he's saying. Caller, welcome. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Thank you very much. Good evening again.
Oh, Gordon Joseph, welcome. Sorry.
I sent a voice note there. But say well. I am in a position where it is comfortable for me to say thank you, Dr. Rowley, because it was in 2009 that it was agreed that there's an emergency situation there at our attended this in National Hospital, at our city hospital. All right? And nothing was done. Nothing was done, even though the country over the next couple of years would have been experiencing its highest revenue. Nothing was done. And if I could sit down in my house and see on the news that that report has triggered something, and what it has triggered is what I'm seeing now. And what I'm seeing now is a piece of property that I don't have to worry about for my children or my grandchildren or my great-grandchildren for a while. And I thank God for that. Okay? I thank God for that. Let them go ahead and put what they are putting it, get the personnel, and so on, so that we will be better off now than we were in 2009. That leads me to my next point. How come people appears to be comfortable with somebody saying, hey, because I don't like him, I don't want you to deal with him either. If you deal with him, I will deal with you. Hey, that is from a book of dirtwishness. If you have your enemy up there, you deal with your enemy over there. That person is not my enemy. So if we dealing with Venezuela, if we are dealing with Venezuela, we are dealing with Venezuela. What that have to do with you? So what? Because you are a bully, or because you feel you the biggest, baddest thing that whatever you want, that everybody else have to say, okay, all right. No, it should not work so. It should not work so. You deal with them if you have a beef with Venezuela, Mr. America, you go ahead and deal with your Venezuela. But don't tell me that if I am dealing with Venezuela with trade and whatever else that is legal, that you are telling me that you will suffer me. Well, take your visa now. So what? America is the only place that people could go out. Eh? America is the only place that people could go. I don't know why some people thinking that way. It is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. And I am very, very glad to see that some of these third world countries are standing their grounds. They are standing their grounds because you have your own little thing to deal with that. All right? Now the government here, they've been dealing with the US government. This was a grand opportunity for Trinidad and Tobago to get in a good position financially, especially where it's, my choice of words, the oil was kind of drying up. But we need money because we have so much of people who had a handout. We need money to help this one, help that one, the pensioners, the mentally disabled and physically disabled. We need money for all these things. And everybody wants something. Everybody wants something. So here is an opportunity that nobody in the right thinking mind would let that pass. But they say we have to talk to the US first. So we've been doing that. And as if we get the approval to go ahead now, a different person come now, and you saying that all of this now had to stop. All of this had to go through the window. And the most unfortunate part of it is that they have 6.5 of them jumping up and rejoicing and feeling nice. But listen, when you feel nice, so what? It's not your niece and cousin and uncle and all kind of thing will be affected by this? Eh? It's not that you feel it's the government alone, or the government ministers alone, or those who say they PNM alone. You feel they are the only ones who will be affected by this? About people wake up now. Well, I shouldn't say people. The 6.5 for all you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Caller, welcome. Caller, welcome.
Yeah, good evening again, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy. Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, teacher, I'm going to some geopolitics now. He don't know what treaty and what trade agreement we signed with America. And he don't know dealing with Venezuela is a breach of those contracts. Until the contract and is terminated, then you could deal whoever you want. All of these are sovereign nation. You sign treaties and you sign trade agreements with America. How much food we just import from America on a yearly basis? You see, I don't know whether this come as big man, but he's an adult with grandchildren. But anyhow, the hospital understands him. They say it's just the structure. Let me make it simpler now than we are talking about grounds and all that. If you're opening up just the structure that is finished, you're not supposed to show the technology in the building. You're supposed to have the engineers, OSHA, the people who do electrical. You're supposed to have a walk around with them, showing you the integrity and the structural well-being of the building, what they use, what they didn't use, in case of emergencies, in case of this and that. Not showing the technology inside, there's the structure you're talking about. So how come you have a press conference for the opening inside the hospital? So that means if you have a opening and it's inside a hospital, that means the hospital is complete, but you're talking about the structural, but we are hearing nothing about the structural. If the fire system is good, if the relay system is good, nothing. Who was the contractor? Who did it? And we settled for that. You know what I mean? Look on this then.
Yep. I listen, I yesterday we showed the video, part of the video, with regarding to them opening up in the central block and showing us video about when a patient check in and a patient can go for prescription here and then go up so and get a prescription and all kind of thing they give you to fool the people. Election gimmick after election gimmick. And today we found out what I kind of already knew, because I didn't want to see all the flights in this there. I only need to see the first slide, that they were fooling the people. Yeah, KFC.
Mr. Watcher, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
I feel we watching a police such a block in St. Johnson. That much have mad people out here, but
Mad people, mad PNM people.
Yeah.
Anything you get them, that good.
Yeah. Anything he did that's Roberts in the face, anything that's Roberts in the face, boy.
Anything you get them.
Supporting evil.
Anything, boy.
And then we let us talk about God. And spell the word of God. Spell God backwards. You know okay?
Yeah.
Because I watch them evil, wicked, and they're not about God. You know? Them supporting evil, have a big belly, evil, wicked pastor. They, you know the new song now?
Or the Karen Asher song?
Again, no? No.
Which one?
The doggy, Roger.
Oh, yeah, Comrade Roger. Yeah, Comrade Roger. Yeah.
Remember Stotongs, they're like little potong?
Yeah, the pottongs and termites.
Right now, behind Stotong, looking at the sock and the bone now, evil and stick and nasty, that one.
Yeah, man. Roger, oh, yeah, man. Wall Street Central Block is a practical completion stage. What happened in your head? So, Tommy, I want to ask the next question. When you say practical, do they mean half practical, full practical, or three-quarter practical?
I don't know if it's half, three-quarter, or whatever, but what they're saying is that the building work is done. That's basically what they're saying.
But Tommy, that press conference had nothing to do with the building. Well, no, I can't say that. That press conference had to do with a flaw in the building on how they will, when they intake patients and so on and so forth.
Yeah, well, they're campaigning, so they had to do what they had to do.
Okay.
What happened? You can't read the play? I know you read the play, Claire.
No, I can't read that play.
The campaigning walls, you know that.
Yeah, but Tommy, I understand your campaigning, but you know there's called the utilitarian approach, right? The utilitarian approach talks about consequences of your actions. Before you do something like that, you have to think, what about the possibility that we could be exposed for trying to do this? What about that? And lo and behold, next day, here it comes.
That's why they use the term practical as opposed to final.
But Tommy, I'm asking you again, because you are agreeing with practical. I'm asking you again. When you say practical, do you mean 1/8 practical, a quarter practical, half practical, 75% practical, or 90% practical?
At any stage, they use it, whether it's 1/8 or 90.
Oh, so it doesn't matter. You could just have the whole outside done, and that's practically completed. That's what it is. No, I'm asking because I don't know. And I can't take no kind of facts from P&M Fox, you know, because he's an engineer, but he's an engineer for mango tree houses.
All right.
All right. Bumati says it's all about showtime, showing the supporters you're doing something. Waste. Patty, welcome. Mr. Rima say whatever the USA do to this country is damn good for you because the people are stupid. Okay. All right. Folks, we're going to go for that break. Yeah. She just come. That video start with lies. Which video? The video that the PNM, the press conference by the PNM. Yeah, you're right. You know, you're right, Patty, in truth, you know. You're right. Let's go for that break. We'll be right back, folks. Stick and stay. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, we come to every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Share the live.
Let's go for that break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609, 973-609-6509. And as the Wall Street said, share the live, call your friends, tell your friend to tell a friend.
Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Last evening, Pro and Uncle T, everybody on the in the village.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you guys. I think you had to ease up on Uncle T a little bit. He's correct in what he's saying. It's just that I know you're passionate about how things should be. But we have to face the reality. And the reality is that when people are drumming, they grasp at straws. You know? Yeah. So leave well enough alone. In the long run, you're going to see the outcome of everything. My mom used to always tell me that it's difficult or it's impossible to teach a bull to read music. So don't hurt your head over trying to educate the uneducatable. You understand? The most you could do is put the information outside there. Some people are bent in their ways and they believe in one thing and one thing only. They can't see the light of day. So they remain in darkness. And kill them dead, they're living in light. Because the darkness becomes light. You know, when you go to the cinema and the lights on them off, right? All of a sudden, you get comfortable in it.
Yep.
And when you walk outside, it's trouble to see because the light humbugging you.
Yep. Correct.
And that's what is going with some of these fellas and them. I hear Mr. Maloney talking about this is for his grandchildren and his children and his grandchildren and all of them. Ask him how much money his grandchildren and his children and his great-grand and them will have to pay to sustain that building because of the amount of money that it's costing us now, the money that they squander. A bed, well, we have to call it a bed in that hospital costs over $240 million. One bed, over $240 million. There's a whole foolish hotel you're talking about. One bed. You imagine that, right? It's 1.3 something billion dollars they use to build a hospital, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shell. How much is going to cost us to put in equipment inside it, to put in the beds and all them kind of things? How much is it going to take to really finish that hospital? They ain't telling me.
No, but Mr. Elected, I feel that the 1.2 billion, or whatever the 1 point something billion includes
1.3 something billion
right.
dollars.
I feel it includes all the equipment and everything. I feel so.
You really believe that?
Well, I'm gonna ask Tommy. Tommy, what do you think? You break up a little bit, Tommy. I think Tommy having internet problems. Go ahead, Mr. Intellectual.
Yeah, well, I am saying, right, that there is nothing there, and they have a handing over already. Well, they hand over the building, so which means it have to equip and finish, refurbish, and whatever. That's why they say a soft opening or whatever the term they want to use. It don't make a difference to me. The thing is that the kind of money that we are paying for this, right, is ridiculous.
But Mr. Intellectual,
16 floors, right?
Yeah, Mr. Intellectual, quickly, listen to this. Why can't we make it easy and say, well, listen, we have one floor. This is just a demonstration to the people of what will happen when it is officially open. This is just to give the people a demonstration for transparency and accountability. We are just demonstrating to you. The building is not open yet, but we want to show you what it would look like or what it will feel like when it's open in the next 3 months or so. Why not just tell the people that?
I understand what you're saying, but technically that's what I went there to do, you know. They went to show off a little bit. Hey, this is what we planning for, you know, boy.
Oh, okay.
You understand? All right. So they come out and mama guy a little bit and say, hey, we had this for you. You understand? When you come and you get your prescription, you don't have to worry. Every time you reach downstairs, you'll get your prescription. Or if you have to go to Arima to get, you'll get. You have nothing to worry about because, hey, we have a track on everything. You understand? But I still had to wait, right? Till 2026, April 2026, to get an ultrasound. An ultrasound, you know? Yeah. They give me an appointment to get an ultrasound. And I can't get an ultrasound until 2026, April. And that was in December when I visited the hospital, right? They give me that appointment. I met several clinic appointments already. And all they're asking for is the results. How come you ain't get it yet? I say, you ain't check the date. It's 2026, they say. So I'm not worried about anything, you know. All I'm saying to the people is this. The 6.5 of them who don't listen, who don't care about how people spend with money, hard-earned money that taxpayers have to fork out of their pocket and give the government, hoping that they would use it to the benefit of the people. But no, the people don't benefit. It's all of them rich boy and them full in their pocket. The rich must get richer, right? And hopefully the poor will get something. That's the sick kind of people that they have outside there that support this kind of thing. There's only sick people that support that. People who don't have no conscience. People who don't care about the future, the children's future. Mr. Maloney talking about his grandchildren and his great grandchildren and them go see something. Because since 2009, he waiting for central block to build. Right? He waiting since 2009 for central block to build. What happened between them time? What happened between them time? This is the kind of support that these fellas and I'm talking about. How much money it costs them from 2009 to now to have that building put up. Now this building, that cost that they give you, they ain't talk about the initial cost and the feasibility studies and all them kind of thing that went down before that, you know.
No, they ain't talk about that.
We ain't talking nothing about that before they started this building, you know. Yeah. The building cost $1.3 billion. Right. And it could be more. Yeah. We ain't talking about retrofitting the building yet.
Yeah. Let me take our next call there, Mr. Intellectual.
Yeah, have a blessed evening.
Yeah,
I just
man.
want them to know it had difficult to teach about to read music.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah. You know, it's interesting. Hold on, let me see what we got here.
But of course the cost is going to be higher than what we already are being told once they retrofit it and set it up properly.
But let me see this. Where's this one here? Let me see this.
Hi, good evening again. I'm thankful for the opportunity to share on this platform. And I wouldn't swear, but I'll make a commitment that I will never lie. Yeah, I may not get it right. And if it is brought to my attention, I will definitely address it. I wouldn't dodge. I wouldn't try to go backwards around the Queen's Park Savannah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Okay? But I will always stay firm to truth. Especially when a lot of what I say is really quotes. So I do spend a lot of time when I can listening to interactive radio and so on, podcasts, and I love these things because you hear from people. And I'm hearing from people who supposed to be bigwigs, people who supposed to be the up there's in the party that is called the UNC, the official opposition of Trinidad and Tobago. Now the 6.5 of them trying to get me and those of us who neutral, who love country, good, more than party, not to think about the opposition. No, don't think about them. Only think about the government. Only think about the PNM. Well,
Tommy.
Yeah.
Did you hear that say he don't lie? And he also said in that he's neutral. You mean he must be talking about polish? He's neutral polish.
That's what a voicemail?
Eh?
That's a voice note you were playing?
Yeah, that is a voice note. He said he don't lie and he's neutral. Neutral? Tommy, correct me if I'm wrong, If I'm wrong, correct
Neutral
me.
means that you neither one thing or another. You
correct. You're neither one or the other. You haven't picked a side. You're not defending any side. You're defending both sides. If side A does something right, you defend that. If side A does something wrong, you stay against it. If side B do something right, you praise it. If they do something wrong, you go after them. Is that fella neutral? And he say he don't lie. He don't lie. The man lying.
Well, sometimes what happens is that there's misunderstanding what some terms truly mean. So that's what I want to do. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's misunderstood.
Okay, Tommy.
I try to be a nice guy.
Tommy, nah, Tommy. Tommy, you're tiptoeing, man. You hear, as a matter of fact, Tommy, let me play it again for you.
Play it again. Play it again, Sam.
Let me play it again because you're doing a lot of tiptoeing today, Tommy. For some reason, today, right? Your tiptoe level have increased today, Tommy. Listen to this. This is our voice note, eh? Folks, hold on. Let me play this voice note, folks. I want to play this voice note. All right, let me take this call. Yeah. I want to play this voice note. Go ahead, Mr. Florida.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Anson, Mr. Tommy. Mr. Anson, give Mr. Tommy a little bit. Mr. Tommy is an E-class contractor, and he know a lot about.
But why he tiptoeing so much? And he's an A-class contractor. I know Tommy did excellent work in construction, but all in a sudden, it seemed like there's a sore spot for him. Huh?
You're feeling well today, you could hear it in your voice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so you have to get
Okay, I'm gonna go
but Mr.
easy on him.
Anselm,
All right, I'll go easy on
but
him. All right.
could it be, right? And these are just as a prediction, eh?
Yeah.
I read a Nostradamus doing something, you know. Could it be this new hospital with all this fantastic technology? They're gonna start to charge people health insurance?
Nah. I ain't think so.
And give you a card?
Nah, I ain't think so.
So if you don't pay health insurance, you can't come and use the so-called modern technology.
Nah, I ain't think they go do that.
Hospital?
I ain't think they go do
You
that.
don't think so? Well, I just make a little prediction, eh? Well, Mr. Hanson, Mr. Tommy, you know when they will get money to retrofit that whole hospital?
When?
In 2045.
2025?
That's when they will get money. Because, 2045. Because
2045.
As I was, you know, we're in 2025 now, so 2045, next 20 years, and you have a vision 2020.
Okay.
But you see, we emphasizing on this hospital, but what about the rest of the hospital? What's going on? You see, look, we don't even hear about Iran no more. We don't even hear about the property tax where the money gone. We don't even hear about nothing. This PNM government know how to push destruction and know how to get the populations emphasizing on certain things and forgetting about the past. They're good like that. All right, look on listening.
Yeah, man. They're very good.
No more rain. No more rain. No more rain. No more rain. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way. We want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley. Bye bye. Bye bye Rowley. Bye bye. We're not watching for you. We tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the law, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching a dollar, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. No more rain. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you.
The UNC built 106 schools, gave thousands of free laptops, textbooks, and scholarships. We expanded GATE and skills training, constructed the Debe UWI campus, the Nursing Academy, the Aviation campus, the Drilling Academy, and the Couva Children's Hospital. We created the Children's Life Fund, the Children's Authority, and over 55,000 new jobs. Vote for a leader who loves you and your children. Vote UNC.
We stand united in the belief that if you empower community, the community empowers the country.
We are the party that gave every child a secondary school education since 2001.
By building more schools in 11 years than others did in 40. We believe that no child,
rich or poor, should be left behind.
Which is why we give every 4-month student a laptop to expand their minds and their dreams.
We are the party that put police cars back on the streets
and gave the police a $1,000 bonus because we believe that we should support the persons who are protecting you.
We are the party that reduced the murder rate to its lowest in 14 years. We expanded GATE, stopped the property tax, and increased maternity leave.
We are the party that invested in you and your community by investing in schools, community centers, lighted parks, 24-hour health centers, and the most extensive road repair program in decades.
We believe that education is always the solution and that no one should have to pick between sending their child to school or buying food.
We are the party that works for you. We are the first responders in every situation, working to deliver a better standard of living for you and your family.
And most importantly, we have confidence in you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago. This is not a campaign, it's a movement based on building communities and strengthening families.
Come out and join us, and together we will get the nation working and moving again. Our children will once again have access to GATE and technology.
We will improve healthcare.
By cutting the time it takes to see a doctor in an emergency, we will establish a senior citizen unit in every major hospital and staff the hospital with the doctors and nurses you need to create a first-class healthcare system. We will focus on creating high-paying jobs, fixing our laws to remove red tape, and ensuring that you and your family are safer. We will reduce corporate taxes to jumpstart the economy, create a special investment zone along the East-West corridor, and work with entrepreneurs to build a digital economy. This is an investment in your community to move the nation forward and get TNT working again.
Whether you are from 4th Street in Barataria to Railway Road in Dow Village, from Green Street in Tunapuna to Clark Road in Debe, from La Hoqueta to Moruga, from Mayaro to Scarborough, we are one people with the same dreams of a better tomorrow. And when we stand together, we win together. We are UNC and proud.
This election is about putting people in office who will seek your interest. It isn't about power or titles. It's about people who will get the job done. The UNC has never wavered in fighting the good fight for the dream that is Trinidad and Tobago. Because after all the noise and the smoke has cleared, in your quiet moments, you want what's best for yourself, your family, and your country.
When we win, everybody wins.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to go to another video here. Tommy, are you aware that, folks, hold up the calls, okay? Hold the calls. Hold the calls. All right, let me take this one. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, Mr. Washit.
Yeah.
You know the union man also under the PSA union man was rubbing ties with Jenny and the other 91.9. You know a woman in charge of the PSA now?
Oral Saunders then win?
No. The woman said she working with the UNC because when the UNC was the people's government for the workers and them.
Oh, she win?
They get 4%. Yeah.
Get your number for me.
They get 14%. They get back pay on when UNC was there.
Okay.
So she said that win is for the UNC, so she's supporting UNC. But Mr. Washington, with all them ads and them they was playing name. All them election promises, it was happening. No. Look, I was even for the 5 years,
But that's why I'm playing it. And I want to play something after that now. I want to play something now. So take a listen to this.
No, but, all right.
Take a listen to this. I want to play this for you all. So you all only calls. I want to play this for you all. Take a listen to this. Tommy, I don't know if you heard this, but I want you to listen to this. And we're going to pause it in between to give you guys. So, you know, every year or every election year, parties make promises. And that's why, Tommy, I didn't vote for Donald Trump. But one thing I could say about Donald Trump, when he make promises, whether it's positive or negative, what does he do, Tommy?
He's true. He keeps it.
He keeps his promises. Take a listen to this.
Before every general election, competing parties hoping to form the next government present manifestos outlining their goals and plans if elected.
Yes, nice and loud.
PNM fulfill its ambitious promises from the 2020 general election. A closer look at their manifesto reveals a mix of achievements and unmet goals. With the next general election imminent, the Guardian Media Investigations Desk delves into
a video too?
PNM presented to the
Say that again?
Are you supposed to have a video on screen?
Yeah, but the video ain't playing. Hold on.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We could just do the audio. It's okay. It's okay. Let's listen to the audio.
10 years ago, examining the measurable goals and accomplishments during their tenure. Leading up to the August 10th, 2020 general election, the incumbent People's National Movement Party presented its manifesto, The Way Forward. As the winning manifesto, it was the document to guide government policy over the PNM's next 5 years in office. The manifesto had 12 subcategories listed. Those examined: Tobago, creative and cultural industries, supporting vulnerable groups, energy, sports tourism, diversification, manufacturing, housing, procurement, national security, works and transport, and creating a digital society. However, agriculture was not examined because the category did not list specific measurable goals. Of the measurable goals listed in the 12 subcategories, 42% of initiatives were fully implemented.
42% were fully implemented. Okay? Let's go.
Initiatives.
Let's go.
42% were not implemented.
So, Tommy, in 2020, 12 subcategories, 42% were implemented. Were fully implemented. 42%, Tommy. 42% were not implemented.
58 not.
You break up, Tommy.
42% wasn't implemented. That means that 58% wasn't touched.
Well, let's go on, because there's a partially too. There's a partially. Let's go on.
And 16% were partially implemented.
16% were partially implemented, right? So 42% were fully implemented, 42% were not implemented, and 16% were partially implemented. So, Tommy, can we say, based on the promises...
42% fully implemented and
You broke up again.
Isn't that what you said?
42% were implemented.
42% was implemented.
Yes, and 42% were not implemented, and 16% were partially implemented. Right? So we have 42 and 42 plus 16. Right?
42, 16. Okay.
100%. So, Tommy,
right.
I can surmise that the promises the PNA made to the people in 2020, over 50% of them wasn't completed or implemented. I could say that. Because partially, what does partially mean? I wonder, well, the central block not in there, right? I don't think that's in there, partially. Right? I don't think that in it. But Tommy, think about it, Tommy. 42% was not implemented. is that acceptable, Tommy?
No, it's not.
But let's go on. Let's go on. Let's go on. And this is not
But
war.
on both sides, they do the same foolishness too, you know.
But you see, Tommy, I can't worry about both sides, Tommy, because the government is in power.
I fully agree. I fully
When
agree.
them,
But I have to say this. I have to say this that you see when they got a chance, if they had done better with their manifesto, their promises, their election promises, they would have gotten a second chance. Go ahead.
Let's go ahead.
So this time they can't mess up.
The category
Let's go ahead.
with the highest number of unmet goals was creating a digital society, which failed to meet 13 out of its 18 targets.
Listen to this, Tommy. The category with the highest number of unmet goals was creating a digital society, resulting in non-implementation rate of 72%. So like they almost didn't do nothing as far as digital society is concerned. Like they didn't do nothing.
Yes, mama guy.
Mama guy. And this is not Wall Street and Uncle Tommy saying this, you know. They did their homework and they come up with this. Boy. Anyway, let's go on, eh? Listen to this one, eh? Listen to this one.
Resulting in a non-implementation rate of 72%. In contrast, the category with the most completed goals was energy and energy industries, which met 7 of its 9 targets, an implementation rate of 78%.
Now, Tommy, you see why we have problems? You see why we have problems in Trinidad with respect to diversification? Energy and energy industries met 7 of its 9 targets, an implementation rate of 78%. You will think that's a good thing, Tommy. Right? But you know what? We put in our eggs in one energy basket and it's come back to haunt us now. Because the dragon ain't brain no more. We put our eggs in one basket and the dragon stopped brain. Right? Because as far as we're concerned, the dragon deal dead for the next 4 years. Dead in the water. Right? So let's just go on. We're gonna go a few more. Remember, people, 42% was not implemented. 16% was partially completed or partially implemented. Right? So now they come to give we a partially completed or partially implemented or partially constructed, right? Central block to come and fool we again. Listen, let me just take this last part because it's a long one.
Initiatives that were not implemented, goals not met, National Security Ministry, 4 unmet goals.
Yeah, National Security Ministry, 4 unmet goals. You see why we have a lot of problems in national security? Listen, I mean, I stop in there. I stop in there. Seriously, I stop in there. I can't go on no longer. No, I can't go on no longer. I really can't. I have to stop there. And I want to say something, eh? Richard Phillips, if you don't apologize for using obscene language in here, you will no longer be welcome in here. You have to apologize for that obscene language you're using in the chat. We do not allow that in our chat here. Either you apologize, right? Or you will be removed permanently. Okay? The ball is in your court. Caller, welcome. Caller, welcome.
Thank you very much. I don't know if you're going back to my voice note. I see it didn't finish.
Okay.
That is one. I did say, and I maintain, I will not lie, but if I say something that is incorrect,
and it is brought to my attention, I definitely will address it. But somebody is saying, well, he does lie. That ain't saying nothing. Tell me specifically when, like what you did. You told me that I lie about the goalpost and that you was going to get the truth and you were going to bring it. And I am still waiting. I am still waiting. I don't know if it will happen tonight. I hope it happens tonight, so that we could, get that out of the way. You understand? You told me that I'm lying. You told me to remind you to check the information. I reminded you, and I am still waiting. A man's word is his bond. Okay? So I am waiting.
Thanks. Tommy, PNM Fox Wall, should I read that article? And some of these things they say were not completed were completed. In addition, what diversification UNC did in 2010 to 2015? Who talking? I'm not talking about I'm not talking about UNC diversification. I am talking about the PNM have 42% of their promises to the people of Trinidad and Tobago not implemented. That's why I'm talking about. That's why I want to talk about. And 16% partially implemented. Slimy, the Dragon Deal dead. The Dragon Deal gets slayed, Slimy. I want to talk about that. Why are you so upset? The facts are there. Yeah, KFC. KFC. All right. Tommy, Leon Adams says, Tommy, I can't agree with you. UNC in 5 years did more than they promised than the 9 years of PNM.
Yes, I agree. I'm not disputing what you say, Leon, but I'm saying that some important things that were promised weren't addressed, and that actually put them at a disadvantage, which was constitution reform, which is still needed badly today. They had 29 persons in 20. Yeah, they had 3 years. Yeah, they had 29, if I'm not mistaken. They had 29, which gave them an advantage to address constitution reform, which was a very important undertaking that they failed on.
Yeah, but Tommy, but we can't go back and change what happened in the past. We can't go back and we could always listen. We can't change. The PNM is in power, and the PNM can make a lot of changes now that they're in power. Right? We could always go back and say, well, they could have done this and they could have done that. Right? What right now, 42%, right? Not completed. Right? The PNM had 10 years. 10 years and 42%. From 2020 to now, Tommy, half of the promises the PNM made are not completed. Half. How we go back and blame the UNC from 2010 to 2015?
We can't blame them, but what I'm saying is that they had a stellar opportunity with a 2/3 majority to get some major things done.
But I don't disagree. But that horse already bolted the stable. That toothpaste already out of the tube. You can't put it back in.
I agree. I'm not disputing it. I agree that come back. But all I'm simply saying is that the ball gets dropped over and over and over and over and over.
You see, Tommy, the thing about it is this is how I look at it. You were given a grand opportunity then, and there were things happen, and should that opportunity come around again this year, I don't believe they will make those type of mistakes again, because I believe they have learned from their mistakes. But the PNM not learning from their mistakes. 42%. They ain't learning from the mistake. Right? Look how long they were
No
telling.
question.
Look how long they were telling Prime Minister Rowley about diversifying the economy. Right? You was like, oh, diversification. He come up on the platform about diversification. Look what happened now. The dragon got slayed. They slayed the dragon. The dragon gets slayed. But PNM people don't want to believe that. Right? And you know the sad thing? They said, well, all you're glad that this happened to the country. No, we're not glad it happened to the country. We warned the country that this possibility could happen. And the Prime Minister and the Gary Sobers didn't want to listen to us. Because them fellas,
A vote for the PNM is a vote for local government reform, right?
Correct. That's right. Yeah. Correct.
That to me that is a major stumbling block right now when it comes to and the campaign promises.
But to me, that was just the other day, you know. That was another promise just the other day.
That's why I highlighted that, because it's as recent as yesterday.
That was yesterday. KFC, welcome. Turn on your computer. KFC.
Hi, good night, Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
I know you have Mr. Shari, Gordon Joseph, Big Jordan, and them saying Uncle Tommy go together in the class, you know.
Leave Tommy alone.
Tommy don't do that now. We can't blame the UNC, the PLM for 9-10 years now. We're going to tell
You see, what I'm trying to highlight is the general attitude among all the politicians that needs to change.
Hold up. KFC, hold on. Go ahead, Tommy.
KFC, what I'm trying to highlight is that there's an attitude among all the politics in Trinidad that needs to change. Why feel we were referring to Donald Trump and his style and so on and so forth? Because we're talking about politics in Trinidad versus politics here. Trinidad politics, everybody talk a big game when it comes to time for campaigning. And as soon as they get in office, like, they forget what focus is.
Yeah. But NDP and the most important what was our little boy? PNM run this country for the majority of the time. You see Dr. Ali come and read the rat economy yesterday. We didn't tell the dragon, we want to come and tell me the dragon there. We cook. Would live would there. But Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
Your godly friends, he never tell a lie. Right?
Yeah.
And you're going to church every Sunday. So you're going to church Sunday in the square.
Yeah.
And the man would have worshiping.
Yeah.
And this year never closing down petrol church.
But he lied too bad.
Yes, that the God, you know.
Yeah, true.
You really see them believe in God? Them believe in Rowley and Churchill and them.
They're gonna worship him Sunday.
Who's that one in the back of the short small pen?
Yeah, that's
what them love evilness and separation. That the young generation that they get up and tell them old people and tell them hall.
Bless. Yeah. So, all right, let's take this one. Oh yeah, boy. All right, Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good evening again, Mr. Anselm. Yeah, Mr. Anselm, the man say on the platform, diversify the economy.
Yeah.
He say, drink your rum and get out my face.
Yeah, drink your rum and get out my face.
That's what the man say.
Yeah.
But Mr. Tommy, I understand what you saying, Mr. Tommy. But let me tell you, when Rowley went against Mr. Manning and talk about the coal situation thing, people believe now he has integrity. So now, when the people partnership and them was in power, he bring out the email gate, which was a lie, Section 34 was a lie, and people believe him because the situation with Mr. Manning. So they think he's a man of integrity. That is the reason why UNC lose election. And if you watch the election results, I think it's 1921.
22.
So it's not like a landslide victory, it's a close race, But you see, the thing is, the lies you see, Section 34 didn't affect nobody in Trinidad. And if we had Section 34 on also, a lot of these white collar criminals would have been inside. And if you check out the email gate, was lies. He could not justify, and Mr. Washington is a hands-on, he know about it, but he couldn't see it back then because he had believed in that part. But but after 5 years, when he realized, he said, hey, this man not doing nothing for my people.
Correct.
Who I want.
You're right.
He started thinking different. He started thinking, yeah, go ahead, Mr. Anselm.
No, you're right. You're absolutely correct. When I started to see the policies of the PNM as far as the people who voting for them, how I go continue to support them, that party, and them are more people that look like them living below the poverty line, and I go support them, and the other party what will look like them, reducing the amount of people living, black people living below the poverty line. Nah, something had to be wrong. Something wrong.
Yeah, yeah. And all the allegations they make against UNC, after $1 billion and more money, nobody can make a jail and they can't find nobody.
Correct.
So you could see the man win election through a lie, and in the 2020 election was the heart of the so-called, I don't want to say the name because no one is saying the name of it, but you know what it had in 2020.
Yeah.
And the voter turnout was very low. So hopefully this election, people will come out and vote. It won't be no 60% and it'll be over 90%. And let me bet that it will be a landslide victory this time. Look on this.
Thanks. The thing I can't. Let's take this one. Caller, welcome. Caller, you hang up. Caller. Hold on. Where is this one here? Caller, welcome.
Yeah, Professor, this is Guru here again. Listen, comparing to what coming back to the promises and is linking to the hospital opens. I sent you 2 videos. The most recent one in terms of the promises, that 42% they're talking about. If you go back and you would look at the Couva Hospital commissioning, I sent that, and it's less than a minute, maybe about a minute and a half. And then when Dr. Rowley and them came in, there's another video with Dr. Rowley promising that the Couva Hospital would be made a teaching hospital and they would share the revenues. Has that happened, Professor Wall Street? Do you know that?
No.
That Couva Hospital
it hasn't happened.
And
No.
it has not been developed. So if you could play that videos for people to see, promises never materialize in a lot of the instances. I'm not saying that some promises were not fulfilled, but the fact is, over the 10 years, we are less than 5 billion maybe in reserves. The dragon, we don't know if it's dancing, or if it's singing, or it's going or coming because Mr. Trump. You see how we moving up here with Canada and Mexico. You think he had time with Maduro and Trinidad and Tobago? So if you could play that, people will see for themselves, because you see the thing is, people tend to in Trinidad and Tobago, they have a 9-day memory. They don't remember all what was done and all the kind of nonsense. $600 billion spent, and we have not diversified our economy. So promises never materialize.
Thank you.
And they got to go. Have a good night, Professor Washington and Uncle Tommy and everyone.
All right.
Mr. Atlanta, welcome. Mr. Atlanta.
Good evening, Wall Street.
Good evening.
My take on these promises is a promise is a comfort to a fool. So when people get up on a platform, no matter who they are, and make promises, that's not just promises. Why you don't go off on it? Just but people like Trump, when he talk, he don't make a promise. He say, I am going to do bam. and bet your bottom dollar it will be
But Miss Atlanta, the PNM said it was going to do those things.
No. They promise. You just said those
Yes,
are promises.
but they said they were going to accomplish these things.
But that is a promise. Who's going to what?
But
Show you where, why, when?
But Trump
Did
make
they
promises
do
and
that?
he fulfill his promises.
Right. I am just saying there's a difference.
Okay.
When PNM speak, a lot of all politicians, I do not believe what they say. I see what they do. For the 4 years before election, it's not one day, like you're waiting for election day to call. Election is for the last 4 years. What did you do, whether opposition in office or what? So I go on what I see you capable of doing. I don't go on promises. Because you Wall Street to get up and say, I'm going to do something. That don't mean that's a promise. What you have to look is see that you did. You brought up say like you want to open schools, and you say I'm going to open a school, and we see you for the last 4 years or the last how many years or whenever you were in office, you did it. I will go on that. I'm not going to what you say you're going to do. That it's a promise. A promise is a comfort to a fool. I don't listen to anybody platform. If you notice, I don't talk about what I see what it did. I talk about what Kamala do, what Rowley didn't do, how he closed down whatever. So you know what people are capable of doing, right? And that's what I go on, not promises.
Okay.
Right? And then another thing too, we go on what they say. It's not what they say, it's what we do.
Miss Atlanta, look, somebody just sent me a text here. And again, that a lot about you lately,
What?
Mr. Anstem, Miss Atlanta have some red and she laugh out loud.
Of course, I'm a red woman. I tell you, only red solo, red Kool-Aid, and red clothes I just wear. What people think it is?
Miss
But I
Atlanta.
don't believe in promises. That's why I could drink red all I want, because I don't believe in promises, right?
Again, concern again.
Fooling me, but I ain't believing in no promise. I say I get food.
Yeah.
So when they say I'm in red, I like the color red.
Yeah. They say you have on a red sunglasses, a red socks.
All I just saying is what we have to do, Wall Street, because you're saying a lot of things too, and a lot of people. But when they'll call everything done, I want to see what people doing. It's what people doing too. You don't have to depend on the who in office and stand up and waiting. Because especially we black people, always waiting. We waiting on the Messiah.
You mean the PNM? Mr. Atlanta, you mean the PNM black people?
PNM. I mean PNM black people. So is that a difference?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Let me tell you, when you're a PNM, you believe in your PNM, whatever it is. You believe in your PNM. But what I'm just saying, we have to be accountable too. We have to hold them to their promises, as you say, they promise to do that, or they say they will do that. If you hold them to that, and then I don't mind, but everybody rock back and wait for the people in office who promise, waiting too. So everybody waiting.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Let's listen to this voice note. This voice note came in a long time.
Good night, Mr. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. When I see David Naki bloody whistle and that Shamara Hospital that they opened today, right? That is only for Dr. Wall to get a plaque and his name on it. They have nothing inside there. The damn place in himself outfitted. And fake pastor Grubers run out the propaganda machine. He and them set up 2x4 LB sycophants. Yeah, LB sycophants. You know what I mean? They mean lovely, beautiful PNM sycophants. That's what it is. They can't do nothing at the see between their nose. Set up. And don't talk about that one. Red lip Dominic talking a pack of rubbish. He just want to eat our food. Red lip Dominic. All of them want to eat our food at the taxpayers' expense. Failures. Prime Minister will go up in Tobago and do the same thing there too. All them is there for is show and tell. And see the same thing about Kamala when she opened the Children's Hospital. But that Children's Hospital was outfitted. They only put a room there with a bed and a few people around to show it, make it look like it had things inside it. Why they didn't show you the hospital operational? Knock it, blow them out now. Yeah, nothing to say. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but folks, put your closing comments in the chat and send your closing voice note. Yeah. Oh God, look this in the next thing about Miss Atlanta, yes. Mr. Handsome, Miss Atlanta have a nice Balize garden. Garden laugh out loud. Miss Atlanta, I don't know. Them voice notes, them I'm texting them coming in WhatsApp, Miss Atlanta. I don't know, but they're saying you have a Balize garden. These people saying Miss Atlanta have a Balize garden, boy. She only growing Balize flowers. And she giving them away free. Yeah. Free Balize flowers. Free Balize. Let me see if there's any other voice notes here. So I could clear up the voice notes so people don't get mad with me. Let me see this one here. Nah, that is not a voice note there. Let me see this one here. I think there's a voice note here. Yeah, let me see this one.
Hold up the call. So he didn't take my call, but he taking KFC call.
What is wrong with this fella, boy?
Eh,
All right, we go do that. Anderson, call back, man. You have a few minutes. So, Tommy, in summary, RJ, only old talk tonight. Fox says I'm closing comment. I go read it. All right, I go read it when is the closing comment. I ain't gonna read it now. Yeah. But Tommy, what we read for you today as we close tonight is facts that from the PNM 2020 manifesto, 42%, not 42, 42 and 42. Yeah. 42%. Right. 42% of their manifesto promises were left in the garbage disposal by the PNM government, this PNM government under Prime Minister Rowley. However, the energy sector, 72% of it was completed. 72%. Or you see why we're in the position that we are in today? Why they slay the dragon and the dragon ain't brain no more? And all of a sudden, the Prime Minister finally realized that we in doo-doo. Is that what you said to me? Doo-doo? Something to that effect. He not realized that. Him and Gary Sobers. And on the 16th, the Prime Minister will give up all his blue lights and give it to his anointed one. But all you not so fast. Not so fast. They're gonna have to go to court to deal with that. We didn't have time to play that video, but they're gonna have to go to court to deal with that. So don't worry. Hold on. We might have an election sooner than we think. Because you know the PNM does.
That's what I'm telling you 41. Remember I telling you 41 in place?
Okay, 41 in play.
That means
so I don't play numbers, I should play that number.
41 are them in place. So they drop it on the population and have everybody else scrambling.
No, we ain't scrambling, man. They ain't scrambling. They're very strategic. They're strategic. So, folks, let's go for that break. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. Don't forget, put your closing comments in and your closing quotes in the chat and send your closing voice notes as well. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshed, and you. Tommy, party upset because we talking truth. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Tommy, I want you to... Tommy... Well, I'm not... Let's take this one. KFC, welcome. KFC.
Hi, good night, Mr. What's up, Uncle Tommy, man?
What's up?
What a good program today, man. Mr. Washit. Remember when Christine Gangaloo, the president, when she said to spread the gospel and the PNM all over?
Correct.
But I burned fire on the evil, wicked PNM. Mr. Good afternoon to my PNM friend, Gordon Joseph. You might be on the next side. You know, like some of them evil, wicked people like to victimize people. When I was crying out, brother assistant is a man assistant. Only supported the evil now. My brother tries to look at support, right?
Yeah.
Was a good night to Bitcoin. Who's a man always keeping the fire blazing.
Yeah, man.
But check out the man that study their voice note and thing. Why not you are them further than them? What going on with them? Won't share them. People eating the bowl and then they're afraid to come out and talk.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, but if there's a man, I gave him a bowl. When I start watching it, I went and read the attack on them. It was 2 years and something, and when I was going through, when I stopped, but they're going to dig up and I stopped my disability grant and thing.
Yeah.
You know, they called me and actually carnival season day. And the Pumana rap gang.
Hey, you work for the carnival?
No, listen, the Pumana rap gang. For the monk to be thing. So they call me and tell me they are a gang. When I go on to sign, tell me I couldn't sign for 1 day alone in the fortnight.
1 day?
So I started, So I started chip off on them. I say, what's going on? I'm not on that victimization thing. All of them stop my money. I have to try to see about. You know what I do, Mr. Worship?
What?
You know they write me up. Already I tried to blacklist me and victimize me. So when I go down by the head office now, I'm a type of nice, goodly woman, and I shouldn't write anything in with me. You know, she tried to help me out. She don't try to look in the chance of me. You know when she called, I said no. Thing in there. Victimization thing. You know, I went down Monday morning and read your attack on them. You know, I go bounce up. The boss. Even they hear me, you started from Monday. I was Indian to I feel because I black man and black that you call black people to fight and black people and the two evil because I victimize them. And I Indian woman I put a roof over my chair them head. Because I say black man say you help me. They do have their own. So I look to understand. Yellow is the code. You will see all the you will see when everybody wins.
Yeah, man.
I go on.
Bless. Let me give my closing comment. Let me see if I how to do this. Hold on, closing comment. Okay, I started. Okay, cool. All right, I'm talking to myself, folks. Don't worry. All right, let me give my closing quote here. Okay. Tommy, tonight was a different type of night when we watch at how the PNM continue to fool its followers. So, folks, this is my closing quote.
Good morning, God. Today is Tuesday, Father, March 11th, and I come to you with an open heart, seeking strength for another day. Lord, you know every detail of my life, every pain, every dream, every uncertainty. That is why I trust in you, because even when I don't understand, I know you are working in my favor. Father, today I ask you, Surround my soul with your peace. May your presence be an embrace that calms, a light that guides, and a gentle voice that reminds me, son, you are not alone. Fill me with hope, for I know that with you no challenge is too great and no battle is in vain. May I see this day as a new opportunity to grow, to love, and to trust in you more. May I carry your love wherever I go, and may my life reflect your grace. Thank you, God, for never giving up on me. Thank you for loving me so much, even when I fail. Today I surrender my heart, my plans, and my steps to you. May your will prevail. In Jesus' name, amen. Good morning, God. Today is Tuesday, Father, March 11th, and I come to you with an open heart, seeking strength for another day. Lord, you know every detail of my life, every pain, every dream, every...
From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Let me go to the WhatsApp here, see closing comments. Miss Atlanta says, a government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always depend on the support of Paul. I wonder which Paul Miss Atlanta talking about there, boy. Okay.
All right. Well, I realize more and more what's happening. I probably think it was just a matter of time. They play a whole voice note. I am totally aware because I'm over 21. I hear before white lines were on the road. There are people who the strips when they hear your voice, Gordon. Oh gosh, he again, that PNM again, and things like that.
Tommy, could you come back in for a minute? If you're hearing me. Tommy, did you just hear Gordon Joseph saying he closing comment that PNM again? Let me repeat that voice note for you.
All right.
Listen attentively.
I realize more and more what's happening. I probably think it was just a matter of time. They play a whole voice note. I am totally aware because I'm over 21. I hear before white lines were on the road. There are people who the strips when they hear your voice, Gordon. Oh gosh, he again, that PNM again.
You heard that right, Tommy? Didn't that same fella said earlier that he was neutral? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I only like to go by the facts, That's all I like to go by. Because I'm not good at making stuff up. I'm not good at making stuff up. Right? Let me take this call. Yeah, Mr. Florida, quick.
Good night, Mr. Hansen, Mr. Tommy. I don't know what happened to my WhatsApp. I can't leave a voice note, but I want to say good night, Mr. Hansen. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night to all the callers, all the texters, everybody live. Happy to see everybody today. We see again on Tuesday. We see for the grace of God. And Mr. Gordon, let me explain something here. Many times Mr. Hansen will take my call. Many times Mr. Hansen will hang up on my call. Many times you don't pay my voice note.
You don't even have to. What you answering that for?
He's a big man. He's a big man. I know he's a program the man running. He's a professional, just like Mr. Tommy. It have times when he can take it and times when he can't take it. I'm a big man. I don't use feelings. Feelings is for women. I just solve problems.
Oh,
I'm a man.
No, listen, wait, Mr. Florida. It has some man that's be mannequin,
I'm telling you. I don't know, but it's not more feelings than my wife.
It has some man who is mannequins,
I tell you, Mr. Tommy, you guys be safe and I'll see you later.
Yeah, bless. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this voice note quick. Oh God.
All right, but It is what it is. One thing I will not do is lie.
I mean, all right. You know what? That is it. I'm going in the chat. That is it.
Let me get mine before you.
Oh, I'm gonna finish the chat. Let me finish the chat. I'm gonna finish the chat, and then you go finish yours. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Lisa, closing comment. Every rope has an end. PNM has to go. Mr. Intellectual, closing comment. What do you call a person who wants attention? Was anyone able to put Humpty Dumpty together again? Okay. PNM Fox, closing comment. Wall Street, how many copies of Cambridge Analytica Kamala gave you? I don't know. What is that? What is that? Cambridge Analytica. Me, I no copy of that. Go ahead, Tommy.
My mother used to say, the older you get, the better you get. Except if you are a banana.
Let me say that again. Say that again.
The older you get, the better you become. Except if you're a banana.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Like I always say, you, Mr. in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. Take good care. And we'll see you again on Thursday, God willing. Good night.
Good night. I think that's it for the chat. Okay, look, I just saw this one here. Ms. Santa Cruz final comment. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. Eli Wiesel. There we go. That's what we like. We like that. We like things like that. I never see Slimy put a closing quote yet. I know Slimy know about closing quotes. All right, folks. We are out of here. Right? So we see you on Thursday, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Eh? See you all.
You began in the Senate of opposition and waiting your turn. Then with Manning as your PM giving direction, you studied and learned. You paid attention to Robbie and the Kamla, observe all their mistakes. So there is not one excuse that you can make, none that we can take. Cause we give you a turn to write in DPM1 photo car. You change the whole interior with propaganda, it's smelling strong sour. We give you 2 turns as PM of this nation. So now it's my Creole obligation to give you a turn before your resignation. Remember, it's we who call Eric Duffy. We call Chambers Son, see it's your turn now. It's we who beat Robbie like a Bobali. Your turn now. So if we say you are a bully, don't take it personally. Your turn now. Go tell your friends and your family, it comes with the duty. It's your turn now. Girl, do not believe that we are afraid to call a donkey a ass or a spade a spade. We will pepper you like a show. Dr. Rowe, your turn.